There comes a moment in a man's life when he realizes that his energy is more precious than gold. Not the kind of energy that comes from food or sleep, but a sacred fire within his very being. This fire is the creative essence, the seed of life itself. And when it is harnessed rather than wasted, it begins to rise like a serpent of light through the 7 energy centers of the body, the chakras. Semen retention is not just about abstaining from release. It is a path of transmutation, purification, and spiritual ascension. Each stage of this journey activates a new level of awareness, opening one chakra after another until the man becomes aligned with divine energy itself. At the very beginning of semen retention, when a man takes his first step to preserve his essence, he begins to awaken the root chakra, or Muladhara. This is the foundation, located at the base of the spine, representing stability, survival, and grounding. In the first week of retention, the body still battles urges and habits. The energy is dense, raw, and restless. But as the days pass, that energy begins to settle into the lower spine, making the man feel more centered and grounded. He starts to feel stronger, his voice deeper, and his presence more stable. This is the stage where he learns self-control, the taming of primal instincts. Once the root chakra is balanced, fear begins to fade and confidence starts to bloom. After about 2 to 3 weeks, the energy begins to rise into the sacral chakra, known as Svadhisthana. This center governs creativity, emotion, and sexual energy itself. When a man stops spilling his seed, that energy no longer leaves his body. It circulates inwardly, revitalizing his spirit. The sacral chakra transforms lust into inspiration. He begins to feel a new creative power. Ideas flow easily. He feels more alive, more connected to beauty and emotion. This stage is often where temptation strikes hardest, because the body wants release. But if he channels that energy into art, movement, prayer, or purpose, the energy refines itself. The once chaotic desire becomes a calm, radiant force. As the journey continues into the 4th or 5th week, the energy reaches the solar plexus chakra, or Manipura. This is the seat of willpower, determination, and personal power. A man who has gone a month without losing his essence starts to walk differently. His eyes become sharp, his decisions bold. Manipura burns like a golden sun in the gut, transforming sexual energy into pure confidence and focus. Here, semen retention becomes more than discipline. It becomes identity. The man realizes that he no longer reacts to the world, but commands it with his inner fire. Every challenge becomes fuel for his transformation. But what if I told you that this is only the beginning? That the true magic doesn't start until the energy climbs even higher, where the physical and spiritual realms begin to merge. By the 6th week, the energy continues its ascent into the heart chakra, or anahata. This is where love, compassion, and higher emotion dwell. When sexual energy reaches the heart, it transforms from desire into devotion. The man begins to see beauty not through lust, but through purity. His relationships change. He becomes more understanding, more patient, and less reactive. The heart chakra opens like a lotus, and the energy once used to chase pleasure now manifests as love for creation, for people, for life itself. Semen retention refines the masculine into the divine masculine, protective, patient, powerful, yet peaceful. By the 7th or 8th week, something begins to shift. The energy moves into the throat chakra, known as Vishuddha, which governs communication, truth, and expression. When this chakra opens, the man's words gain power. His speech becomes magnetic and clear. His ideas carry weight. You can hear the confidence in his voice, It resonates with truth. Semen retention strengthens this chakra by purifying the man's internal vibration. He no longer lies to himself, and thus he no longer needs to pretend to the world. His truth flows effortlessly, and his words start to influence others. After around 10 weeks of consistent retention, the energy reaches the third eye chakra, or ajna, located between the eyebrows. This is the seat of intuition, insight, and divine vision. When a man's seed is fully conserved, his mind becomes sharp as a blade. He begins to sense things before they happen, read people's intentions effortlessly, and see through illusion. His focus deepens, his creativity takes on new dimensions. The third eye thrives on purity, and nothing purifies the body and mind more than mastery over one's sexual energy. The man begins to dream vividly, think clearly, and sense a divine intelligence guiding his path. But there's something extraordinary that happens next, a transformation so rare that few men on earth have ever fully experienced it. When the energy reaches the final chakra, everything changes. Around the 12th week, the life force ascends to the crown chakra, or sahasrara, located at the top of the head. This is the gateway to the divine, the union between man and God. When this chakra opens, the energy that once created life in the lower body now creates light in the upper realm of consciousness. The man begins to feel connected to everything, to nature, to people, to the universe itself. His thoughts slow down, his awareness expands, and his spirit transcends physical desires. The seed has become spirit. The energy that once sought release now becomes enlightenment. This is the moment of true liberation, the merging of heaven and earth within one man's being. But even before full awakening, there are signs of rising energy that can be felt. The spine tingles, the heart vibrates, the mind quiets. This is called kundalini activation, the serpent power that lies coiled at the base of the spine, now awakened by semen retention. It rises through each chakra, cleansing and illuminating them one by one. This is not a myth. It's an ancient truth hidden within the human body. Every drop of retained essence strengthens this light, allowing the soul to evolve beyond ordinary limits. Semen retention is by far one of the best ways to increase your energy and build a level of confidence through discipline that is bulletproof. It rewires your brain to seek real connection and gives you the strength to avoid lustful relationships that destroy you and leave you feeling empty. If you want to learn more about mastering semen retention, I suggest you read The Semen Retention Blueprint. In it, you will find 25 chapters where we go into various topics regarding semen retention, like physical benefits, relapses, wet dreams, how to retain while in a relationship, spiritual growth, pheromones, and much more. The list goes on. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. Imagine this. What if the energy you waste in seconds could become the same force that ancient sages used to reach enlightenment? What if within your own body lies the temple of divine power? When a man learns to channel his sexual energy upwards through meditation, breathwork, and devotion, he becomes unstoppable. His aura thickens, his presence commands attention, and his thoughts begin to manifest into reality faster. The chakras act as gates of transformation, each one refining the raw energy of desire into higher frequencies of creation. The root gives him strength, the sacral gives him creativity, the solar plexus gives him willpower, the heart gives him love, the throat gives him truth, the third eye gives him wisdom, and the crown gives him divine connection. Together, they form the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, between man and God. The process is not easy. There will be temptations, dreams, restlessness, and moments of doubt. The energy will test you, because energy that's strong cannot be held without discipline. But if you endure, your very being transforms. Your body becomes a vessel of light, your mind becomes calm and focused, and your spirit becomes radiant. Ancient yogis and saints called this brahmacharya, the path of preserving the sacred life force to achieve unity with the divine. And here lies the hidden truth. The greatest treasure in life was never outside of you. It was always the light you carry inside, waiting for you to rise and claim it. By the time a man has gone beyond 90 days of pure retention, every chakra hums in harmony. His energy field becomes magnetic. People sense it without words. Opportunities flow toward him. Intuition guides his steps, and peace surrounds his heart. He no longer chases, he attracts. His purpose becomes clear, his actions aligned. He walks not as a slave to desire, but as a master of it. This is the ultimate reward of semen retention. To ascend from the physical into the divine, to awaken every chakra and realize that the body is the ladder to heaven itself. In truth, semen retention is not just a physical discipline, it is a spiritual rebirth. It takes a man from the depths of instinct to the heights of enlightenment. Every stage, every struggle, every surge of energy is part of the sacred process of evolution. The chakras are the map, and your seed is the key. Once you master both, the universe itself begins to move through you. And when that happens, you no longer live as just a man. You live as a vessel of divine creation, walking this earth with purpose, peace, and power. If you made it until here, leave a crown emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you made it to the end and finished what you started. To everyone who supports my channel, thank you so much. I'm forever grateful. And if you're new here, thank you as well. Remember, live with honor or die a coward. Take care, brother.